What we believe dictates what we choose to do and where we choose to go. And that principle will directly impact who you partner up with in life. If you have a faulty belief system, that will directly impact who you decide to be with in marriage. Thus, to end up with the right type of person, you have to make sure that you have the right beliefs guiding you along this journey. Therefore, in this video, we're going to talk about 4 biblical truths that God will use to lead you to the right person. Number 1, the mission you choose in life will dictate who you partner up with in life. Do you remember those stressful days in middle school at recess when we were picking teams for the given sport that day? If we were playing kickball, all the kids would line up and the person who was best at kicking would get picked first, and the people who were the worst at kicking would get picked last. Now, on the other hand, if those same group of kids were in class and we had to pair up or make groups for a science project, then the most intelligent, academically gifted kids would get picked first, and those kids who struggled in school would get picked last. Or if a birthday party was occurring, the person who was having the party would just pick those people that they like. So my point here is that we choose people based upon the goals that we have. And again, you can see that correlation when it comes to marriage and relationships. If your goal in life is to just live a carnally pleasurable, sinful life, just have the most fun possible, that's the type of person you're going to look for in a relationship. If you love money, you're going to look for somebody who also loves money, who can help you in the financial way. But if your mission is to glorify God and to honor Christ throughout your life, then that mission that you've chosen is going to govern who you partner up with. When our mission was to please our flesh, we partnered with those people who had the same mission. Likewise, when we become Christians, we must choose to partner with those people who also love Christ. Romance doesn't last unless it's paired with a mission that is greater than the relationship itself. Choosing a partner for what? Why you choose someone will dictate who you choose, and who you choose will dictate the compatibility. Thus, you have to start with your mission to find the one. When your aim is to glorify God, that aim will naturally help you find the right person. Number 2, love doesn't just fuel commitment, but commitment also fuels your love. When a man and woman pretend to be married and act married, but they haven't actually made the commitment to be married, usually that blows up in their face. Now, why is that? Acting married without making the commitment of being married is similar to going to war with soldiers who haven't joined the military, meaning they haven't taken the same oath as you. As a squad of soldiers, you need that commitment and oath to bond you together as brother in a brotherhood that's needed for battle. If you're only willing to make a commitment to someone once they've gone through the fire with you, you'll never make it through the fire with anyone. The fire doesn't create the commitment. The commitment creates the ability to make it through the fire. So your love can't just fuel the vows that you make in marriage. It's also true that the vows you make, your commitment to those vows, end up fueling the love that you have. Thus, when choosing a partner for life, you want to make sure that they have the same views as you about commitment. If they think they can only stay committed when they feel like loving you, they will eventually leave you. However, if they know that once they commit, they will choose to love you forever, then their feelings of love for you will also remain forever. Number 3, sacrificing your desires for this person will actually lead you to the fulfillment and experience of your desires with this person. Throughout the scriptures, there's this common theme of dying so that you can live, of giving up things so that you can gain even more, of leaving so that you can be found. Thus, if you want to end up with the right person one day, you have to make sure you're marrying somebody who has the same beliefs about the path that leads to true happiness. If they don't understand that sacrifice is the essence of true love, and that type of sacrificial love is what leads to real happiness in a relationship, then you'll never experience the fullness of the blessing of God that he wants to give you in that relationship. Now, God will bless you even if you're sacrificing for this person, but they're not sacrificing for you, because as scripture says, it is more blessed to give than to receive. But to really experience that healthy wholeness in marriage, both partners need to be self-sacrificing for each other. And when we end up doing those hard things in marriage and sacrificing for this person, we end up experiencing more joy than we had to sacrifice. As it says in Hebrews 12:2, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. And number 4, putting God above each other is the best way to love each other. In other words, the most loving thing you can do for someone else is to love God more than that person. Why is that? Well, if our relationship with God is not right through Jesus Christ, we can never have a right relationship with other people. If our love for them surpasses our love for God, we're committing idolatry. Thus, this relationship we are asking God to bless will actually become a curse to us. Anything that hurts your walk with God is a curse. However, when you love God more than you love this person, you are then filled with the love of God to actually love this person in a far greater way. Thus, to meet the one, you and this person must both know that you must always put God above each other. Being right with God is what will lead you to the right person. I'm Mark from ApplyGodsWord.com. I hope this was helpful content to you. And until next time, God bless.